Alright, now it's working again. Or at least I think it is. Alright, but now it's working. It's using the right device. And I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. But my OBS crashed as part of trying to fix that, so goodbye all my viewers. Although I'm sure a lot of those might have just been bots. I have one of these bad boys. But I moved it earlier to basically put it right next to my mouth since I mumble a lot when I code. So I think the USB-C just came a bit loose and I lost it, and I've just been talking to myself a bunch. Which means that when you said hey, I said hey immediately and it probably didn't come through. Is this for gaming? I don't... I guess it says gaming. The only video game I play right now is Pokemon, the trading card game. I actually play a Charizard deck online right now because it's pretty decent. I'm still working on getting my deck for in person. And that's namely because the only person I have to play with is my nephew. So it's not really worth it, I guess. Oh, it did not like that. Also... Ah, right, yep. That's my fault. Can't have you guys seeing this one, unfortunately. Not that it's a secret, but maybe I do have something that is a secret. So we need to get our database URL. We have this. Did I maybe just misspell it? Oh hey, Mr. Square, how's it going? Oh, did my mic die again? No, it's okay. When are you guys just gonna write like a super good point of sale so I can completely ditch my project? We are signing docs. This is my other project. question. What features do I need? Was it missing an index? Or did you just add a secondary cache? Yeah, that's a classic. Hey. I use my database as a queue as well. That's how the receipt printing works for my little point of sale. Where is it? It'll be under like job. Ta-da! Also, kids, don't do this at home. Yeah, I mean, I do know the scaling numbers for using Postgres as a queue aren't as bad as people might think. And I really just didn't want to add like SQS or some other dependency. But yeah, I suppose sharding off the queue into another database, table sharding, I guess, would be the easiest way to get a ton of performance. But you guys aren't running like single DB, are you? Are you allowed to answer that? Okay, 64 shards. It's a lot. I have to implement reporting based on like item kind, where like it could be a drink or like a bit like food, alcoholic, I don't know, whatever. So we have a concept of tags in the point of sale, and then those are just stored as flat JSON, representing other things. So now I've got to do some real nasty like Postgres view work to turn that into like a well-formed table that I can then perform analysis on. This means I'll probably create a materialized view and have that like cron every hour or something. It's gonna be disgusting. But I think we've done like yeah, but I really just I don't want to add yet another dependency. Right now, this point of sale is just TypeScript and Postgres, and that's the way I like it. Otherwise, I would have just transformed the data and tossed it into like Algolia or something, instead of trying to run an Elasticsearch cluster. Or I just do the lazy thing and then put it onto a secondary database and just give them access to like a Metabase dashboard or something. But that's a lot of work. Algolia is very expensive. I'm very familiar with it. But it is pretty good though, like expensively good? I don't know. Right, yeah, I was actually trying to solve the why isn't this sim linking problem. And dot local to dot env. Yeah, I know. There we go. Yeah, it is pretty good. But it is another bill that I'm not super keen on. But yeah, I think if I go, let me grab another tab for it actually. Cool, I'm already signed in. If we go back to March, I think it was when I wrote this, to now, yeah, we've done a decent amount of revenue. Not as much as I'd hope, but not bad. It is coming along. It is coming along real hard. I mean, I'm not specifically working there. I do come during the night since my wife does work there and I help her clean. So, you know, I'm doing my part. Oh, we don't need that. We'll probably upgrade Prisma after as well. I heard performance got much better. Alright, so now that we've done all this, we've migrated, we should be able to run the studio again, which opened in a whole separate tab. And then we can get a signing link for this guy. So I guess when I click this, it's doing an error. An error is cool. Create sharing ID, blah blah blah. Properties of undefined. Reading create. Okay, it's Prisma. Apps, web, next. And we should do the same for marketing as well. Do that. Not that we need to. And then we can start the dev server again. So what happens is when you write a Next.js app and you do some Prisma stuff, it caches the old Prisma because it's in global this, and thus you get a bunch of these fun little errors. Should probably document that actually. Speaking of, you are in Michigan or Minnesota or somewhere around that side. Isn't it like 2 a.m. or something? Almost 1 a.m. Still working 24/7 or what? That is disgusting. It's gonna have an OG in it. We have a route, which isn't what I'm after. It'll be in... There it is. Cool, what's that entail? You gonna drop my my square fee to like 0? Signature. I think currently we're on 1.5%. You could go lower for us, so couldn't you? It's alright, you don't have to work in pricing. Just deploy a little sneaky update to one of those shards, and we'll be all good. Anyhow. We need to make signing great again. I don't think we're allowed to use some of the funky CSS that I use. And even if we could, these use TWs. So I assume this wouldn't work. Sure didn't. Oh god. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. What actually matters? I think we only need this. And I know we can't use motion, so we don't need to worry about that. And we don't have to worry about mouse movement and prop spreading. Potentially have to worry about that. Probably not though. Let's just do this. And refs certainly don't matter. Change this to TW. Actually import this. Let's just make these true and see what happens. And then we can change children to Lucas is cool. And we can get rid of that. Damn, I had hopes. Maybe it's because it needs some sizing, right? So W full H 48. Still no background or borders or anything. Flex, whatever. Item center. Maybe just P with a P6. Except it won't be a class name, it'll be TW. And then it probably doesn't understand what BG background is. Because it's probably not loading our colors. Oh, I broke it. I broke it real hard. Alright, so if we imported the card, it would not work at all. Yeah, because it won't do blurring or anything like that. Which is good to know. As if it's giving you nightmares. Light mode is just so good. It's actually the opposite way. I had some really shitty vision until I swapped to light mode. And I will shill this to every single person who asks me because it's the only answer. Pop over, signature actions, drop downs. Not a mutant, not a normal human being. All this junk. So it'll just be on the screens. Where is our fun little share page? Right. This is what we actually care about. We don't want his name in there though. And we also care about this. I didn't build this. We paid someone to build it. I have no talent for design. If I swap to dev mode, this gets a bit easier. No, we got a pretty top-notch designer, to be honest. Alright, dev mode's not gonna work. I need to copy this. And then I don't want to ruin ours, so I get to go back to my files. Go to this bad boy, which is where I keep all my junk. And we can paste it somewhere around here. Alright, so let's get rid of things we don't care about, like Timmer. Who needs him? Get rid of all that. This, that, this, that. Now we have the important stuff. With the most important being this. This should just be a clip path, which it sort of is. I would like to drag both of these down, I guess. Don't need that either. And whatever that is. Right. If we do this, it's a lot of white space. Ideally, we're able to like shrink it into, what is the size for an OG image? It's down here, 1200 by 630 apparently. Cool. And then we should be able to move all this up within the frame, which is hard to see. So let's move that out nice and carefully. All right. Cool. Let's group this somehow. Seems like it might already be grouped. That looks about right. That way we have a nice chance. Then how much of this do we want to clip? I regret messing with that. It looked so much nicer before I played with it. Alright. That is a start. Is it still in my clipboard? It is. This one's still very heavy comparatively. That looks somewhat correct. I feel like maybe the card should be bigger though. Like this. And then we can center all this as well. And the cool part here is we should know exactly where it is. So we can make this card like 500 by 250, center it, and we know it'll be like 350, 152. And then we can create our box like that. So next up we need to maybe compress. Nah, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it raw for now. Grab this, toss it in the web assets. Cool. So we can kill this. Make it flex call, item center. It doesn't actually matter. Just needs to be relative as well. Yeah. And then this is all pretty useless. This is important, but it is for after. Our image data does matter. We want to call this share frame or whatever. Where did I paste it? What the hell? Oh, I have no idea where that went. One sec. Oh, I see. So we can do this. We have all this that doesn't really matter for now. Create a div. TW is going to be absolute. Inset 0. We can also have a flex, I think. And we can look at how we did this in the other one. Yeah, okay. And then we need to do this. And this will get better with time. And now I've done a lot of changes, so I thought it would break, but it didn't, which is good. that looks good. Then next up, we need to have AP. It's going to be absolute. We're going to add some styling to it. It's going to have the top will be whatever it said in Figma. 152 and 350. And it's going to be 500 pixels wide and 250 pixels tall. And we should give it some padding. And font family should be caveat, as it said. Cool. So if we do that, it obviously didn't work exactly as expected. I wonder why. Oh wait, it did work. It's here. I'm willing to drop that for now. We can call this text 5XL or whatever. Okay. Mm, 52 pics. Ah, yep, you're right. Now, did I break it? Thanks, Duncan. Have I done it anywhere else? No. I've just killed that tab though. Yeah, this is a bit sad. I guess we'll do that. And maybe I'll just kill the dev server as well. All right. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you, Duncan. Is it the padding? Is it centered? Maybe it's just the font. What happens if I do this? It seems like it just needs a little bump. There we go. So this is good. It's a good start. I don't know when you tuned in, Duncan. But we did the cheat that I talked about, where we just create our own image. Okay, good. I feel like I'm missing some of your changes. I haven't done much yet though, so it wouldn't be the worst thing if we push those. Probably just wants a W full, doesn't it? Yep. Okay. I wonder if that means that I don't need that anymore. And then we just need like the bold font. So if I look here, we should have regular, bold. Cool. And so if we go to our open graph image that we stole from me, gotta grab these two. And we might do fonts first, then that, just like we did there. And then we can grab these like such. This also needs to get the font caveat or whatever it's called. Which can be that, yep. We will lowercase it. And we'll go and grab that too. Cool. So we can do this, that, this, and we can give these weights. So this is 400, and this is like 700. And again, we just changed a lot, so I'm expecting things to break. Notably, this is because this is one too many. That looks about right. This isn't required, but I like to do it anyway. What is it angry about? Into bold. It certainly does exist. Self is not defined. Okay, I think it just broke the dev server, that's all. Is it in marketing? It is. How did it get there? Oh, right, for the blog posts. Into regular already exists. It does in a different casing, and because the Mac file system is case insensitive. Cool. This is getting somewhere. On bold. Slate 900, maybe like an 80% opacity. %60 opacity. All right, that's getting there. I think what's important is that we get design's opinion on it. Cool. Man, fiddling around with OG images is super fun, but also super painful. All right. What time is it? 3:24. Let's try and do something interesting then. Ooh, 2.5 this. And then there's probably an argument to be made that we want semi-bold. So I'm gonna grab that real quick. Doesn't bold at all, does it? They can just okay. Just not talk, then we don't it, right? Yeah. How about now? How that looks better. Uh, yes, like that's okay. Ooh, what if we do card width divided by card width minus like 60 divided by the dot length. Yeah, just me, just of like me- is this- but yeah, yeah. Oh no, let's not do that, yeah? And if we do this, we is it still bad or is it better? It could just be my voice. Maybe I'm just crackly. Okay, 150 is way too big. 80 would be the biggest. And so if we change the signature, that didn't work at all. This works fine. This hits the maximum. So I think we also need a math max here to say that it should be at least 24. That looks about right. Maybe even 32. 36. And all right. Now we're getting somewhere. I don't think we need to worry about making this like super cool, because if someone tosses in like a super long name, I mean that's sort of on them. I don't think they'll be sharing at that point. Although I wonder what happens if we do like a max height of like, what, 200 pixels, and we say truncate. Yeah, nothing. Or maybe it should be like 150 pixels with truncate. I don't know. Still nothing. Alright, well that's a trade-off I'm willing to make. So I'll commit this for now, and then we can continue working on it. Fix, update your G card. And I'll push. And apologize to Duncan because that might affect his work. And I'm probably just gonna drop off early because I am really tired from sitting in the one spot. So I'm gonna get up and have a quick walk. But thank you all for tuning in, and I'll try and do this again next week, but it won't be on Thursday. So yeah. I'll also export this to YouTube. I might make it unlisted though, because there's a lot of junk in here. Yeah, well, I mean, that would be a lot, and I'm not always at home when I'm working. But it would be fun. But yeah, thank you guys. Jump off now, and I'll still be in Discord, so